Happy Friday, McGee families. Here is the weekly update from me for this week. I don't know about you, but for me, this week flew by. As always, when a new school year comes around, there is always something new to learn and grow from. So thank you for being supportive and patient as we worked through some arrival and dismissal challenges this week. I'm going to talk a little bit about some school board and district updates. There aren't any as of this time, but I just wanted to let you know that there is an upcoming school board meeting at the Kettle Moraine High School Library at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, September 9th. And the agenda has been posted on the school board's webpage at the district website. So if you want to know a little bit more as to what the meeting will entail, please go to the school district website and to the school board page, and you'll be able to find the agenda there. I will have detailed updates for you next Friday as to what was discussed and decided at that school board meeting on the 9th. Here are the most current updates for McGee Elementary School. Every month at McGee Elementary, we have a school focus for our students. And the monthly focus helps students develop and strengthen in a specific executive functioning practice, as well as in a habit of mind. In the month of September, this month, we as a school are focusing on strengthening the executive functioning skill of organization so we can build the habit of mind striving for accuracy. When we strive for accuracy, we do our best, we set high standards, we fact check, we check over our work, and we find ways to improve. So as a school, we have a common goal, and that is I can organize my work to strive for accuracy. To help us reach that goal, there are 3 activities that students in 1st through 5th grade will participate in throughout the month. Next week, they will reflect on what parts of organization in school they are good at, and you can see on this slide it's organizing your ideas, keeping track of your work, having your materials, keeping your backpack neat. Then the following week, students reflect on areas of organization that they can get better in. And then the final week of the month, they take that reflection about what parts of organization they can get better in and set up a goal to follow and reach through for the rest of the month. At school, we will be mindful in using the teacher prompts on this slide that are listed here. Feel free to use these prompts at home as well. So some of the prompts are, what's your plan for getting started? What materials do you need before we begin? Let's check if your space is ready for learning. How will you remember what to do next? Can you walk me through your plan? And let's pack and plan. What do you need for home? So those are just some prompts that we will use here. And if you want to be consistent, you can use them at home as well. And then we will also be teaching students different sentence stems that they can use when they are organizing or need to organize something. So they could say something like, I need blank to get ready. Or first I'll do this, then I'll do that. Or I'll put this here so I don't forget. My plan is to blank and let me check what I need before I go. Every day at McGee, we have a morning meeting to build community. We have a recess reset to get our minds back in from playing outside and ready to learn. And then we have a closing meeting to reflect on our day. During that time, students have opportunities to practice organization in a fun way with specific classroom games. So there are 3 shared here with you, and you can use these at home as well. The first one is Robot Takeover. The second one is called Association. And the third one is called Return It Relay. We have a whole slideshow that I'm going to share with you that is full of information about organization and striving for accuracy that teachers are using throughout the month of September. You have access to review it and implement these things at home as well. And of course, the slideshow is linked under this video in the e-newsletter under its identified link. I want to thank Mrs. Sarah Scretta and her leadership with the Citizen McGee team because she took an idea that I had with executive functioning and habits of mind and rolled with it with the team and has produced some really great curricula for us to follow. So you'll have information every month about what we're doing and the slideshow that her and her team have produced. So you can follow these things at home as well. The counselor corner I typically have in the e-newsletter, but I have decided to have it in the video and in this slideshow. And then any important document is, of course, linked for you to access. So here is a brief update from school counselor Mrs. Krajewski. So next week, she will begin entering the classrooms for our Citizen McGee lessons. So please take a moment to read through the introductory letter that outlines the upcoming units that will be taught. Mrs. K is excited to share what her and the students will be working on together and looks forward to another wonderful year supporting all of our learners here at McGee. Please click on the image in this slide or the identified link below this video in the e-message to read about the upcoming Citizen McGee units at McGee. And typically I have a section in the e-newsletter for updates from the McGee Health Room. Again, I have it on this slideshow with any documents that you need to read linked in the e-newsletter. So every week, Nurse Tricia puts together important information for our families to keep in mind. This week, she provides a welcome back letter to families, as well as answers some questions for you. Please take a minute to read over her weekly update, and you can click on the image in this slide or under the video in our e-newsletter to read the full letter. Just a reminder, we are doing our annual Fall Mums sale, and that's coming soon. Delivery soon in mid-September. I'm going to be checking in with Woodridge Landscapes, and I'll have more information soon. And then finally, we have some McGee PTO updates for you. It is our back-to-school sale McGee wear, and there is 1 week left. Friendly reminder on the 25% sale on all McGee spirit wear. It's just in time for our McGee Mondays, where we wear our McGee apparel and show our pride of our school, and Popcorn Friday Spirit Days. 25% off of all merchandise, free shipping on orders over $75, and the sale ends on September 9th. So grab your gear now. You can click on the link right here in this slide. And of course, as mentioned before, this link is below this video in the e-newsletter as well. All McGee families will receive a complimentary copy of a school directory once it's printed, and that deadline to submit your information is September 19th. The PTO is collecting responses for the McGee Family Directory, which is a very helpful tool for building community through class lists, parties, playdates, and more, and it's for school and family use only. Inclusion is voluntary. Only student and teacher names are listed without consent. All McGee families will receive a complimentary copy once printed, and the deadline to submit is September 19th. If you already filled it out before or during the Back to School Bash, there is no need to submit it again. Thank you for doing that. If you have not filled it out and you would like to participate, please click on this link here, or of course on the identified link below this video in the e-newsletter. At McGee, we have many opportunities for family members to volunteer during the school day. A popular way to volunteer is by becoming a room parent. So what is a room parent? A room parents are coordinated by the McGee PTO to gather parent volunteers to help out in the child or children's classroom to support the teacher. Room parents assist teachers with classroom prep on an as-needed basis, help coordinate classroom holiday parties, relay important communication to other parents in the class, and organize teacher gifts. And what does a room parent do throughout the year? Well, they help organize and create classroom parties and recruit volunteers and supplies for parties as needed. They assemble or collect funds for teacher gifts during the holidays, Teacher Appreciation Week, and the end of the school year. They assist classroom teachers with various classroom tasks. Examples are stuffing Friday folders, organizing libraries, working in small groups. It all varies upon teacher needs. And of course, sometimes you facilitate communication between parents, teachers, and the PTO about events, activities, and classroom needs. If you want to become a room parent, please click on this image. It will take you to a sign-up link. Of course, there is also a link under this video in the e-newsletter directing you to that form to sign up as a room parent. I want to say thank you to Danny Chichi and Kayla Schaefer for leading the organization and process of room parents. It is always great to see our parents and families join us as volunteers here at McGee. Every month, the PTO provides a monthly update. It provides important upcoming dates as well as QR codes to scan to learn more about what the PTO does and offers. As mentioned previously, you can either click on this image to access a larger copy of the flyer or click the identified link below this video in the e-newsletter. There are QR codes for you to visit, count important dates that are coming up, and it just gives you a brief review of what's coming up with our PTO here at MIGI. Mark your calendars. Our back to school picnic is on September 19th. On September 29th, there's no school. On October 2nd, it's Custodian Appreciation Day, so let's show Mr. Beckman how much we appreciate him. On October 17th, we have a PTO meeting at 9 a.m. The 20th through 24th of October is the Fall Book Fair. October 23rd is our Halloween Spirit Day and Monster Mash. On October 29th, we have our Culver's Scoopy Night, the first one. On October 30th, we have parent-teacher conferences, and then there's no school on October 31st for professional learning. One thing I don't have identified on this graphic is that there is a MIGI PTO meeting on September 19th at 9 a.m. here in MIGI. We welcome everyone to join us at our back to school picnic on Friday, September 19th during your child's identified lunch break. 5K in first grade eat at 11:35 a.m. and head out to recess at 11:57 a.m. Second and third grade have recess at 11:35 a.m. and eat at 12 p.m. 4K wrap care eats at 12:15 p.m. and fourth and fifth grade eat at 12:35 and then head out to recess around 12:50 p.m. You are welcome to join your kiddo or a special important person in your child's life to eat lunch with them and enjoy recess with them as well. You are welcome to bring a special lunch, or you can order an adult lunch from our cafeteria, or I worked with Subway in Wales where you can pre-order a boxed lunch special from the Subway in Wales, Wisconsin. For $7.99, you can order a 6-inch sub, and it will come with chips and a cookie. Cindy, the owner of Subway in Wales, asks that you pre-order before September 17th and place your order by calling her at 262-201-4586. This flyer is also in our e-newsletter under the section titled Mark Your Calendars. That is all that I have for you this week. I wish you a wonderful weekend, and we have our first full week, 5 days of teaching and learning next week. See you Monday. Take care.